if you still care about what other people think about your training, about what goal you're working out towards, your appearance, you're still working out to try to please other people, then I should tell you a few things I experienced or what I've observed. If you do weird exercises that are unconventional, and people make fun of you, most people who make fun of you either don't work out or don't really have good results. But a guy who has a decent amount of strength through conventional training, most of them will respect you for the type of training you do. And many people have questioned me about my unconventional training, and some even consider using them in their own workouts. When it comes to actual strength, or what people see, most people assume the big guy is always the strong guy. They assume the guy who is very muscular will always be stronger than the guy who doesn't look that muscular. I've seen jobs where people move equipment, where the guy who looks really jacked was not as good as the really skinny guy who has experience, because it's a skill. It's more strength. I met people who are smaller than me can lift more weight. I met people who are bigger than me who were not stronger than me. So strength and muscle size can be deceiving. From experience, I find that people who do not work out, or people who don't have interest in building strength but they do work out, they don't really care how strong you really are. They really don't care how much you bench press or how much you can lift. They don't care you're strong enough to lift like a heavy piece of equipment over your head. If they just look at appearance, all they care about is you look jacked or you look fit. Just like anything in life, many people don't really care how much effort you put to try to get results. They only care about the actual result, which applies to most workplaces as well, because the actual result is what really matters to make money, or the actual result is what actually matters to most people to look good or to actually have the actual strength. Another thing to be aware of is that not everyone has the same opinion about whether you look good muscular, whether you look good fit, or whether you look good with a huge body fat percentage. So there's no one size fits all. Whatever result you want, that's up to you. But if you're working out just to please other people, then that's what you're going to expect. Speaking of size of a person, from experience, I noticed that more people would ask me to spot them in the bench press when I weighed over 200 pounds. When I weighed 160, 170 pounds when I was 18 years old, barely anyone asked me to spot them to bench press. Today I do weigh about 170 pounds, but I don't really walk in the bench press area, so no one's really asked me to bench. So these are just observations I've seen over the years. Some of these things I experienced myself when I used to care about what people think. Sometimes I still do, but I always pick my own workouts. I do what feels good to get myself stronger. If you're going to still care about what other people think, it's going to hold you back from your own workouts. Now, these are observations I made over the years for my own workouts and what I've seen talking to some other people. I find if you still care about what other people think about anything in life, especially working out, you're going to hold yourself back. You're not going to reach your full potential in anything. I went through an experience like that before, where I have an interest in just putting on strength. I went through a phase where I didn't know how fat I was getting, or I didn't care as much. And then I got annoyed when people kept pointing out to me how fat I was getting, that I should lose weight. Then I lived my life to try to please myself and please other people, and I held myself back. I couldn't lose weight. I couldn't get stronger at that moment. If you want to be a bodybuilder, be a bodybuilder. If you want to work out for general health and don't care about your strength, then work out that way. If you want to be a powerlifter, be a powerlifter. If you want to be a strongman, be one. If you want to be a powerlifter or a strongman or a bodybuilder in the heavyweight class, then go for it. If you don't want to, then don't do it. If you want to compete, then go for it. If you know this exercise will get you stronger or get you more muscular and it works, then why not do it? Even if it looks ridiculous. If an exercise looks cool to do and it doesn't get you results that you want, then you don't have to do it. But if you're doing it to please other people and your results are getting really slow, then skip doing the exercise and find something that actually works for you. There's no point doing exercise constantly if you're not getting better at it.